on this episode of Shamrock Valley. We're off! Hello everybody and welcome back to Shamrock Valley. Today is going to be the first day we do a bit of forestry. It is early winter now, so there isn't much for us to do. The majority of winter is going to be spent just looking after the animals and making sure they're as happy as they can be. But yeah, we do have these odd jobs which we can do, such as chipping wood, cutting up lumber, and that sort of stuff. So, yep, this thing is on the back of here, the roller. Thank you to everybody's feedback. Apparently you can fill it up with water and make it heavier. So I probably should have done that, although it did seem to work very well anyway. Next time we use it, which will be in the spring, we'll definitely fill it with water and we'll make it heavier and just make it hopefully more effective. Anyway, yes, that can come off here. And actually we probably don't need the Ford today, although we do need to have a bit of a lineup of different machines which we need for forestry. So I do actually have the fantastic chipper by Black Sheep Modding. So if we've gone to the forestry section, just here, you can see we've got the Xylo chip 500T. Now for this we have to have the, well, either an IT runner trailer or an IT runner compatible, well, hook lift? Yeah, hook lift compatible truck. So I'll just take a look and see what we've got first of all. If we don't have anything, then we'll get the IT runner trailer. Okay, so yeah, it does seem to be the best option, having the IT runner trailer. So let's go for it. I don't think we need to change any colours because it's already quite expensive as it is, because of all the fancy hydraulics which it's got. And yeah, of course we need to buy the chipper itself. And I should think a trailer for our MAN, I think it is, an MAN truck, so that we can make an Arctic setup. So yes, let's just go for this first of all. Buy this, and it's going to be quite expensive actually, but it's going to be a bit of a long-term investment, I'm hoping. I don't know if we have a chainsaw either. I don't think we do. No, so we'll go for one of these, purchase that, and we'll also go with, yeah, the tipping trailer. It's a chainsaw. Tipping trailer, here we go. So what is the capacity of that? That is 45, and this one here, where's it gone? Here. 59. They are quite expensive actually. That's interesting. That would mean buying two IT runner trailers, so I think, yeah, it's not really going to be worth it. Second thoughts, some of these, they're probably not big enough. Nice trailers though, very nice. Yeah, maybe we don't need to have anything quite so big. It depends how quickly they fill up, meaning we could actually use our Larrington trailer, which is a very nice trailer. This one just here. Yes, I think we'll try it, and if it turns out that it's filling up way too quickly, we'll buy a bigger trailer. It's the best thing to do. Anyway, it's very dark, as you would probably expect for 20 to 7 in the morning in the winter. It can be very grim. Who left those bales outside? Oh wait, it was me. I better put them away. Better yet, instead of just putting them away, we could actually just give them straight to the cows. It's always worth just topping everything up if we have the bales here. And actually that is a really bad place to leave that, and we should probably think about having a bit of a yard tidy up. So I'll put the seed hopper away and the trailer. Those two are the ones which stand out as being quite messy. This is the actual place for that trailer, believe it or not, because usually this door is shut, so it's not really a problem. So it might have to go into the other side, potentially. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the straw bale goes to the other side, so I'll just change the collision on that. And we'll just boom out, drop it over. There we go, fantastic. Okay, let me just sort things out very quickly. I've just remembered also it would be wise to get a log fork for the Scorpion. It's probably the best machine for it. And actually, I should put that seed drill away as well, because that is going to get a bit damaged in the rain, I would have thought. It should be able to withstand staying outside sometime, but not throughout the entire winter. Our silage clamp is doing very well, so generally, actually, things are going fairly decently. There. I just didn't want to block the way. There is a gate over there. So, I'm going to probably do these two things off screen, and then we'll head over to the store and start to pick things up. All done. Much tidier. Okay, so it should come light very soon, I'm hoping. It's still -3 degrees, so it's pretty cold out here. But even so, we're in a tractor. Most of today's work is going to be inside a cab anyway, so yeah, it's nice and toasty in here. Well, not in here necessarily. I've only just started this tractor up, but yes, it's going to be toasty in the class. Right, there we go. Oops, there we go. We've got to sort out our brand new setup, and I should probably leave the bell spike here. Okay, right, off we go. Probably stick a beacon on as well. Just thinking about this, how many other vehicles do we need to bring down here? I think we'll bring the class tractor, and also, let's just think, suppose, yeah, the Ford might be useful, but otherwise it would be the Fiat. We'll see. Anyway, first things first, we've got to put the log fork on here. So which one should we go for? Should we go for a CSZ fork or a standard one? I understand these are fairly expensive, but they could be worth it. Yeah, I mean, these ones here are very good. I think I'd go for the extra one. It'd be much better for feeding an entire tree, because with the well, the Xylo chip just here, it's way better at feeding full-size trees than the base game Gen's Hem, I think it is. So yeah, I think this is going to be the best attachment for the telehandler. I've decided to put the Fiat tractor on this because otherwise we're going to be having the smaller horsepower tractor on the trailer, which is probably going to be quite heavy once it's full. So I think this will be the best approach. As for my approach of not having much space here, that wasn't the best. That should do it, hopefully. Yeah, it's going to be pulling us around the corner a bit, but even so. Yeah, that's good. So I believe there's actually an engine in the back of here, so it must be really heavy. It must be super heavy. The bulging of the tyres actually does give that away. I don't know if Farming Simulator 19 has the bulging tyres. I really like it. The tyre deformation. We're ready to go. Well, that tractor's got no problem with keeping up, but the Fiat is struggling a bit. I think it's because it is just a slower gearbox. Although, having said that, we're only doing 9. This is when we start our descent into the forest. I think it is this turning here. Yes. So we're going to the depth of it and just start cutting trees down. It sounds mad, but that is the approach we're going to take today. Let's keep going a bit. We don't want to be so close to the edge of the forest. We need to be somewhere with plenty of space. Now that is actually not a bad place just here. It is much deeper, this forest, but yeah, it's a good place. Yes, I'm going to set it up here. So we'll pull over with this tractor so that we can get the Xylo chip set up. Oh, where is it? It's still on the way. Here it comes. Very, very slowly. You've probably also noticed that the snow is forecast. Right. So obviously we can detach this. It's going to have to come off to operate properly anyway. But we need to have loads of space to actually load it up. So I'm thinking if we put it on the on the side of the road here, and then actually have the trailer on the road, we can always move it if somebody passes. So somewhere like that, that should be alright, hopefully. Just detach it. And yes, obviously reverse the trailer underneath. So I can judge exactly where it needs to be. I'm going to put the pipe out and just generally unfold it. There we go. It's got a really high pipe actually, so you can put a pretty big trailer underneath. Which is good, because I might be putting a bigger trailer underneath anyway. Time to back up and make sure everything is aligned. Then we can take the first tree down. I've parked this way around because then there should be more space around the, well, this side here. So, yeah, we'll just start felling. Now, this tree is in the way, so we're going to fell this one across here. If we do it like this, it should fall to the left of us. Which is exactly the way I wanted to go, across the road. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, don't move. It's moving quite a bit. We'll just strip the branches off. They're pretty big trees around here. Never ending. And then, yeah, what I usually do is just pick it up partially and then trim it to how I need it to be. I believe I've programmed the hashtag key. Yes, or the hash key to be, yeah, hashtag key to be the one to open it up. So there we go. That's better. And we'll trim it about there. Then we can get it all started up and chipping. And I wouldn't be surprised if this one tree fills the trailer. I've just trimmed the tree and it's already taken some of it in, which is surprising because it was nowhere near it, but that is quite good. I think this is probably why it works more effectively, because it's much more sensitive to the wood nearby, which is very, very handy. I think we can actually unfold that. I'm not entirely sure, but I would have thought we'd be able to unfold that. Let's just see. Although that is probably welded, because it is the hook lift. Yeah, I don't think so, but look at the trailer. As suspected, it has almost filled it. It's 84%, 91%, and 98%. I think it's going to finish there. 98%. So one tree is basically a full trailer load. So we really do have to get some more. As I was saying, it is a long-term investment. I have a cunning plan, and my name is not Baldric, that the best thing to do here would be to get the roper in a few days' time and actually pick up great big piles of the stuff, so we're not just carting today. And actually that would probably save quite a bit of money because we don't have to buy another trailer. The machine I'm thinking of is the Roper Navarro Mouse. It does do wood chips, I hope. Yeah, I think that one there is wood chips. So, yes, how much is that to lease? 28,000. Well, that is way cheaper than another trailer. Obviously no resale value, but it's still probably a third of the price. So, let's try and figure out a good place to tip the wood chips so we can just make a big pile. Oh, look. So it is actually over a trailer's capacity. It's impressive. Very impressive. Let's set up a camp. Let's set up a camp where we can put this stuff, because we need to obviously have enough space for the roper to operate and for a trailer to go alongside. Well, that place there is actually perfect if there was less trees. I think I'm going to make a clearing. I'm going to cut these trees down as low as possible, and then we'll come back and pick these trees up and put them into the chipper. Then we can start dumping the wood chips here. The other approach, of course, is just to use a big bucket on the telehandler, but then again, the amount that we're going to be getting off this is going to be quite high. It's going to be a lot of wood chips. Is that enough? We'll take this one down too, just because I'm in the mood. Yeah. I actually hate felling trees in real life. Not because of the complexity of it, but because of the environment, really. I mean, if a tree has to come down for a certain reason, then fair enough. But obviously what we're doing here is really just, yeah, felling trees. So I'm going to back out of the way, and we'll get these things moved. We're not going to chip them yet, we'll just get them moved out of the way. The other thing we could do is to put it into a shed. In fact, we do have a shed. Yeah, it's a fair point, we do have a shed, but then again, getting the roper into the shed might be tricky. I don't know. You see, there's so many things to consider. This is why I do and ah quite a bit in these videos. It's quite hard to decide the best approach for everything. I don't know though. I think I will just tip them out here because it is Quite a big area, plenty of space and all that, so, ooh, it's a heavier tree than expected. Or, because I have actually somehow picked up 2 trees. Bizarre. What is this? We have white stuff in the air. It's snowing. Oh, I thought it was cold. The snow is here. Makes it very atmospheric. It doesn't really seem that long since we were harvesting. Right, so what I've got here is, well, it's going to be a pile, which we're going to pick up in one go and take over to the chipper. Right, let's get a good grab full. Yeah, it's pushing it with the 4th one, but that'll do. I'm very conscious of the fact that, yes, the chipper is still running, and if we get anywhere near it, it is going to take these in, which I don't want it to do, so let's just park over here somewhere. That should do. Right, I think we have enough space now to start unloading, so what I'm going to do is just reverse into here a bit. Obviously so we can still get to the other pieces of wood. So we can get them moved out of the way, but that's fine. There we go. So this should eventually, probably over the course of 2 episodes, end up being a huge pile of wood chips, which eventually will come to sell. Obviously we'll only do it when there is a great demand, because wood chips aren't worth much anyway. So doing it before a great demand would be, well, foolish really. Just wasting money, or losing out on potential money. So with that done, we can now continue, which I'm looking forward to, because I absolutely love using this chipper. Oh look, the temperature has gone up to 0 degrees Celsius. It doesn't sound like much, but it could be enough to change what the snow is like. I think you actually get bigger snowflakes when it's nearer to freezing. Like if it was -6 or something, I think you get more like little grains of ice instead of proper snow. It'll be settling next. Right, so this is going to be quite a bit for this chipper. And that is a stump, which is very annoying. We might have to get the stump grinder as well by Black Sheep Modding. It's a very good stump grinder. In fact, it was used recently on Letton Farm. Where am I? I get very turned around in here. Good. Do you think we should put some lights on? More lights, I should say. Yes. I don't really know why I asked the question. It's rhetorical. Maybe I just think it's like a live stream and someone's going to respond to me. They will respond to me, but it'll be too late. There we go. Now let's watch this. This is going to probably fill that trailer and overfill it. Thing is, I reckon the chipper itself has got a 5,000 litre storage capacity built in, which you're probably not supposed to know about, but it's just so you don't get a wasted amount. Yeah, that stump is really annoying. So without feeding the telehandler in, I wonder if I can sort of drag that back over. It's probably going to be yeah, it's going to be very difficult. You can push that one back in, I hope. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so not as much wood there as I was anticipating. Still, plenty more to go at. Wait a second, of course I cut the tree there, so it was half a tree that filled the trailer the first time. Crikey. That is good. That is very good, it means we only have to take down a few trees. Now this one here does seem to be stuck. I have felled it into the other trees, which is a bit of a mistake. So I'm going to try and persuade it out of there. Hopefully it's going to come out of there, but I don't... I'm going to have to cut it. It's stuck within the branches of this tree. Weird.
I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. yes, I'm on my way.
Well, that's all working very well. Yes, I don't think there is anything wrong with the setup we've got here. It's very efficient. I think the Xylo chip is what makes it so amazing, really, because it is just such a good mod. I would not be saying the same thing I would have thought if I was using the Gens one, just because of the feeding mechanism on it. It really is poor. Now, in real life, I should think it's very good, but in FS, it's a bit of a nightmare to load. Let's just try and find it. You're probably aware of it anyway, because you've no doubt used it so many times, but actually that one isn't too bad, that one there. This one here, that one is tough. So once again, the trailer is 91% full. Let's just try and get some more from this tree over here, the great big one that we felled to begin with. So, really, it's turning out to be a bit of a bad day for weather. I think we're going to have to get used to it. In fact, what is the forecast? Actually, this is the only snow, apparently, of the winter. And it's going to be sunny for the next 3 days, so we're definitely going to continue this. But I know that we do have to do some more animal work, probably in the next episode. But I'm hoping, for at least half of the episode, we can do more wood chips, because I do want to have a great big stockpile of wood chips, ready for when there is a great demand. In fact, what is the current price? It's no doubt looking bad, but not necessarily bad. So this is the straw harvest add-on. Really worth it. It really is. This would be the straw pellets, I think. Look at these prices here. So good. 414 for the wood chips. That doesn't sound too bad. But to be honest, with the wood chips, I don't really know what's that good. I was always thinking before that about 300 was poor, so 4 something sounds decent, really. Let's just check the economy page as well. Wood chips. Yeah, I think it is. It's going to be alright. We're probably going to be selling it before we even finish doing the wood chips. This should fill the trailer. I keep pushing the chipper. That's the most annoying thing. That's just my driving. Right, that is going to definitely fill it. So we're going to be backing up the road again to tip load number 3. It's a good job that I got stuck. Otherwise we would be wasting the wood chips. Right, it's quite difficult to see now because the weather has deteriorated so badly. In fact, we can't really see the piles from here, but I don't want to go any further outwards, widthways, so we'll just come further forwards and keep it all piled up here. Yeah, so yeah, as I've already said, my intention is just to make a massive pile of wood chips here. It'll be the most cost-effective way of doing it. We have no rush because nothing is leased, which is always nice because I don't really like leasing. It is very good short term, but for a job like this when I don't want to really rush it and we've got all winter to do it, we do not want to be paying per hour and per day. That would just be extravagant. Right, that should continue. Should be more to come out of here. Come on, there he goes. How much is going to fill it up? 2,000 litres. Yeah, it's a shame I can't pick up... I can pick that one up possibly. Yep, but not this one here. I'm going to have to cut it. Because it's well and truly stuck. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous crouching so close to those massive jaws. I don't want to be staying here for long. Yep, that did not go well. There we go, almost fed ourselves in. So we're 2,000 litres, but now... Wow. I thought it was never going to stop. 6,600. We do get an awful lot. Whew. Yeah, it's a lot of wood. So I think there's a bit more of the tree left up here. We'll just finish it off. In fact, we can probably pick these up by hand. 2 of them. Might be a little bit big. Well, no. Only problem is, I tend to go flying on these pieces of wood. In fact, I could give it a go. Should we try and fly the broomstick? It's getting close to Halloween at least. Oh! I slipped over on it. I'm desperate to do the broomstick. Oh, almost. So close. What is that eerie glow down there? Oh, I thought we were going to take off. Yeah, it's not going to happen because I'm trying to show you. Whenever I try and show you stuff... Oh, no, there we go. We're off. I'm winded. I fell off my lump of wood. Let's very slowly progress over to the chipper. And preferably not smash the window in the telehandler while we're at it. With our so-called broomstick. We'll try and fly the other piece as well, but I know it is... yes, it's going to get old fast. Every time I do forestry, I try and fly on a piece of wood, and it's a bit insane. I might be wrong, but I think the best way of doing this is to crouch, left click, don't crouch anymore, and then yeah, you do that. And it looks like there is a chance of losing it. Oh no, there it is. It's a good job, because in this very small piece of wood, there's probably about 2,000 litres, which would be about 800 pounds. Let's just see, 8421. 1,100 litres thereabouts. Still good though. So to conclude today, let's just go and tip this load. It's only 44%. But I think as a first day, that is not bad, and I am really hoping the snow is going to start to settle. It would look much more wintry than just the snow in the air. And it's much more fun, because you can do handbrake turns and all that sort of stuff. Even in a tractor. I don't think I mean a handbrake turn actually, you can do that anyway. I'm not sure why you'd want to, but yeah. What do I mean? Yeah, just basically skidding around in circles. Right, let's unload. We'll put it here again, as far into the pile as possible. Just pile it up. And yes, I will let you know if the snow does settle. If it does, it will no doubt be very dark. Well, it's disappointing, it is dark, but no, the snow didn't settle. And that is potentially the only snow of the winter. Such a shame. Nothing like the winter we got when I was playing Oakfield Farm. That was a harsh winter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.